everyone, it's Moby the Yarny. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I had to think about what day it was. Yes. And I'm Mo, and if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you're a regular, thank you for coming back. And this is my first video this week, I believe. Yes. Can't remember, but there's no construction today. Probably because it's going to rain. So I wanted to get a video in. I have a few whips to show you, and I did buy some yarn, not much, even though I said I wasn't going to buy yarn until I used what I have, but I think we all say that, I think. But this is some yarn I've never used before, so I'm going to confess to some yarns I've not had. So I'm going to make a few confessions today. So I'm going to show you my whips first, and then we're going to talk about some yarn. Okay? So, I don't think I was going to show you last time this, but I forgot to get it out. This did come in the yarn that I just ordered because I had a Mary Maxim order. I had ordered this before to make a baby blanket, but when it came, it was the colors were wrong. Because I thought it was gray, and it does look gray, and if you look at it, it probably is looking gray to you also in the camera. It's the Mary Maxim Lullaby yarn, and it looked, even when I ordered it, it looked gray and teals and blues and white, but that is actually purple. And this is called Story Time, the colorway is. So I decided to purpose it for something else, but then I was running a little low on the something else I decided to make with it. I decided to make like a summer poncho with it. Stay there. I always have these little bags full of projects everywhere. I'm trying to narrow those down. Try not to start as many, but sometimes when inspiration hits you, you just got to take off with it. So, let me see if I can find the front. I hate snagging. There's one I have for the front. Yeah, so here's the front. So this is a summer spring poncho because it's very light, very airy, very squishy, and I was teasing my grandkids and saying I was making a toilet seat cover. You know, they were laughing about that, but yeah. So here is the start of the poncho. What you can see, it's very airy. I mean, it'll give you some warmth and coverage, but it's made to be this way. I don't have to very far to go on it because I'm not making it that big, but I have 2 more skeins of this yarn, so I'll probably use both of those, and that'll be fine for what I'm going to use it for, because I just want to take it when we go camping. It gets chilly in the evening when we're sitting around the fire, so I want to use it for that. And I'm just using a mixture of doubles and trebles and alternating. Just an easy, instead of going in the actual stitch, I'm just going in between the posts. So it's making it very airy because I don't want something heavy that way. Ugh. Well, at least I didn't cut on my glasses, but I like the way it's turning out. And this yarn is very, very squishy and nice for this project. Just because it says it's a baby yarn doesn't mean you have to use it for a baby project. You know, you can use yarn for anything you want to use it for, unless, you know, I wouldn't use this for something that would get wet or something. But this one is, I think I told you it's called Story Time. Yes, and it is, of course, it's made in Turkey. It's 100% premium micro acrylic, 236 yards. But I really like it. It feels great. It's very squishy and very silky and shiny, and I love yarn that has an iridescence about it. And then for the Creator Spotlight for June, we're in June already, I can't believe it. I picked, oh my goodness, my mind just went blank. The creator is Fiber Spider this month. I think it's called the Cubes and Triangle Shawl. Cubes and Triangles. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I want to try that because it's very easy. And you start not at the top, but down at the corner. I mean, at the triangle at the bottom. And it's just a 2-row repeat. And I just started this last night. And this is as far as I got already. And I really like it. It's nice. And then the yarn I'm using is great because I have an abundance of it. Because I got it on clearance for $1.25 each, which was a good idea. And it's the Simple Soft by Lion Brand, and it's just the color beige. I said it's a nice scarf, shawl to have, and if I don't want to make it too big, it could be a cow, but it's very, again, it's got some iridescence and very smooth. And this one is the color beige, and they're, let's see, it's 100% viscose. Machine wash, gentle, cycle, tumble dry, low. So it's easy to take care of. And I have like 6 of these in beige, and I have 4 or 5 in color oat, it's called. And I have a few in rose, a rose color. So I'm using them in different projects, but yeah, I love how it feels. I've used a couple of the beige for amigurumis, but I decided to use the ones I have left for this shawl. But I'm not going to make it super huge because I keep making shawls, but here's one confession. I don't wear shawls. So I usually end up giving them away because I make them and I don't wear them. So that's one confession from me. I don't wear shawls. But I love to make shawls, so that's confession number 1. Okay. And then, let's see. All right, here's something else I've been working on. It goes with my lunar tunic. I've started making a bucket hat to go with it. I just got done with adding these 2 pieces together, which is the top of it and the sides. I still have to do the brim. I decided to put a flower on top of it. It's a bigger one that is also on the sides, which I like. And I still have to do the brims though. I have to add that, and I think I'm going to add another piece on the inside to make it a little thicker and keep those things down and like I want it. But it does match my new lunar tunic because I use the same colors. So here's the lunar tunic. And I still haven't put all my ends in yet, but I use the rest of the colors from it to make the hat. So there's it. And I like how it's turning out. And it does look big, but there's another confession. I have a big head. That's confession number 2. And here's confession number 3. I don't wear hats. I'll put it on just because I'm making it. But that's a bad place to put it on, huh? But I don't wear hats because I think I look silly in hats. So, yeah. If I didn't do my hair and Like I used to take the kids to school early in the morning, I would put a hat on, but no one would see me driving. So I probably just ruined my hair too. So that's another reason I don't like to wear hats, is because it ruins my hair. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're up to 3 confessions now. But there's that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this when I'm done with it. But I could always turn it into a pretty bag if I wanted to. Yeah, I think that would make a cute bag. What do you think? All right. So there's those. Then I think that was it of the ones I'm still working on. I have a lot that I've put aside for now because I had too many going at once. So I decided to put some aside that don't need to be done right now because I don't want to overwhelm myself, because I need right now just to work on a few things. Because I'm going to start slippers and a baby Afghan because I have a new grandchild coming up. He's in the works, so he's going to be coming up soon. So I did go to Joann's to look at yarn, and I did buy some baby yarn, but now that I bought it I don't like it. But I did get it. I got a good deal on it. It's Bundle of Love, Lion Brand Bundle of Love. They were on clearance for $8.47, and then I got another some percent off. That was a good deal, but this is the colorway. But I do have a bunch of boy baby yarn upstairs. I have white and I have baby blue. So I might do a mix-in of a few of them. So we'll see. And it says it is a, let's see, it says it's a 4-weight, but I always think the Bundles of Love are closer to a 3-weight. Even the Pound of Love, I think, most of the time is closer to a 3-weight. So I think it'll make a thinner, airier baby blanket. And I did get 2 of these. I'm not even sure I'm going to need to, but for the price it was, I think I'm going to make a nice big blanket, maybe a little hat to go with it. So that was that. And then I did have a Mary Maxim order, but I ordered the Storytime colorway because I needed it to finish that. But I did get it in, but I opened it because I didn't want all the rattling going on. Because I saw a yarn that I have not tried before. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It is the Red Heart Roll With It Sparkle. I have never seen this, and I have never used it. I don't know if any of you have seen anyone use it, or if you've tried it, but it's in a cake form, which I've never seen this in any stores, but they had it on the website and it was on clearance, but I thought it was cute. So I was asked by a few people to do a tutorial on my summer night shawl, which is what's on the chair behind me, this one right here. So I might use one of these cakes to do that. This one is called, let's see here, this one is Gray Whisper, but I liked it. It's, I don't know if you can see all that sparkle. I love me some sparkles, because most of my shirts, I don't know if you ever noticed, they all have the sparkles on them. But yeah, this is different. It's 97% acrylic, 3% other fibers, which is the sparkle that's going on. But it's a number 4, and ooh, right there's the yarn. I would say it's a thin 4, which is good for making shawls. I like a thinner yarn for shawls. So I think this is cute. Machine wash and dry. So that's good. But it's says 5.29 ounces, 150 grams, 561 yards, 513 meters. But I liked it, and I got 3. If you got 3, it was cheaper. So I'm thinking they were offering them for $3.99, but if you got the whole pack, it was cheaper. I can't remember. I don't know what I did with my paper out of the bag either. I don't know if it's still in there. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm bad about that. Because my husband's the one that, he always gets he orders my yarn for me all the time. Yeah, see, that was more expensive. The story time was $4.99. But these were $3.99 if you got the whole pack of 3. And it was the Gray Whisper, and the other one was called Sedona, which is this one here, which I really love this colorway also. Everything sticks to my mat. I'm going to open this one too because I really love this colorway. I love cakes. That's another confession. Here's my 4th confession. I love Mandela cakes, but there are other cakes I like too. Anything with a bling in it. But I don't use them very much. I don't use the bling yarn very much in wearables. I will use them in blankets, especially for my grandkids, because they really like, well, my granddaughters like the blingy bling stuff. Okay. So this one is called Sedona, and you can see all them sparkles in there. I really like it. And this is also the Roll With It Sparkle. And this one is 561 yards and 513 meters, 5.29 ounces, 150 grams. And it says it's a number 4. And it still looks like a 3 to me because it's a very thin, but I like it. This could end up being a shawl also because I like how it is. I'm considering making a very elegant shawl. I'm trying to add some beads because I've been watching Fluffy Boots. Shout out to Naomi. She adds beads to hers, and she makes it look easy the way she does it, but I've never tried it before, and I'm considering doing that with, but I would use a black, nice, probably number 2, trying to find some with a sparkle in it, and then add some nice beads. But that's a project down the road. But you know how we get these ideas in our head. But I need to focus on what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I like this too. It's called Sedona, and it says to use a 5mm with it. But I usually will go up a size just to make it lacier. I mean, but if you want to do it for a winter shawl, I would use that size to make it chunkier. But I like making the lacier ones. But yeah, I love the colors in there. I don't know if you can see them all. It starts with this, I call it a rustier pink, and then there's purple in here. This color in here is a purple. And then it goes into a lighter purple, and then the turquoise and a darker blue, and there's even some green in there in this section right here. Which these colors are almost the colors in my campfire shawl. Which I did find the colors in my original one, but they were sparkle in the Mandela cakes. Okay, but those are the ones I got from Mary Maxim order this time. But that's all I got, because I don't want to get too much until I use use up more of what I have. So, yeah. But here's another confession. I'm going to make another one. I have not bought, look at me, listen. I used to teach English. I have not bought any hand-dyed yarns before. Yeah. Because I've always been on a budget when it comes to yarn, because even though I've been crocheting for 42 years, don't add that up, how old I might be, but because we had 5 children, I taught school, and on the side I had a bakery business, and my husband's always worked, and on the side he delivered pizzas, and then that's where I did my bakery business, was at the pizza place. But raising 5 kids, was a big part of our money right there. So I would not spend a lot of money on yarn. I could do it now if I wanted to, but I need to touch the yarn before I'm going to buy it. Because sometimes I feel like when I do order it, a lot with Mary Maxim, I know what I'm getting because I've got it before in a mystery box. But sometimes when I get things from other companies, I'm a little bit disappointed in it because I don't like it half the time. And I don't want any more yarn like this because, I'm going to eventually use this for a project, but I don't want to keep getting this kind of stuff and then try to figure out what to do with it. I don't want to just keep putting money into something and then donate it to something else because I want to use it for something. So I'm trying to use up the yarn I have, and then I'm really going to consider about I want to order from Thrift and Stitches, because I love the yarn when Erin shows her yarn, and then also Naomi from Fluffy Boots Creations. She was showing her yarn, and I really, really, really loved what she was showing, and so I want to try that. But that's another confession of mine. I've not even bought a skein of yarn. All my yarn comes in cakes, or, it's not a hank, not a skein. I've bought a skein, yes. I've not bought a hank. I keep looking at the KC ones at Joann's, but I haven't really seen one that appealed to me that greatly yet. I really want to order from Shandy at Expression Fiber Arts. I just have to take the time to get online and look at everything and then order the set that I want. Because Judy from Judy's Creations in Canada there, she's always showing Shandy's yarn too. And I'm like, oh, I really want that. So maybe for my birthday this year, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order one of those sets, and I'm going to make a really nice shawl out of that. And I'm going to keep that shawl, and I'm going to wear it for something. So I'm going to try that. But so there's 6 confessions, I believe. Yeah. So I'm gonna try that. So there's all my confessions I'm gonna give you for right now. I gotta keep some secrets. So, but that's my video for today. But there is a Crochet 101 video coming out tomorrow. No, later on today it's coming out. And I will be starting the Summer Night Shawl tutorial. And it's not going to be hard like the Campfire Shawl, because this one is just, well, I can show you since it's right here. These rows are repeating sections. So what we start right here is also in the next section. And then it's in the next section. I do add some puffs in there, in a couple of them, but it's alternating. Yeah, I didn't know there was purple in this yarn until it snuck in there. But I really liked how it turned out. And this is only 2 cakes, this here. but the way, because I ended up using a J hook on this, and this was a 3-weight. You can see I have one in left. See how thin that is. So yeah, I really, really like this shawl. If I ever found something to wear this to, I might wear it, but because it fits me really nice too, for being only 2. But yeah, that will be it for today. And I thank you for stopping by, and hoping you're having a wonderful Wednesday. The week's half over, so you can find that to be grateful for. And don't tell anyone my secrets, okay? My confessions. I could probably think of a few more to give you, but that's it for now. All right, I say thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.